artists, your sitter today is a very versatile actor. He's also one of the UK's rising musical stars. He's the fabulous Raleigh Ritchie. Acclaimed for his roles in gangster film Adulthood, TV series Broadchurch and Game of Thrones, Raleigh has also recently released his debut music album.
Sorry.
Please.
Thank you.
I hope you like Pink.
I do, yeah. I wasn't sure that they'd take it this literally.
Oh, you said so. It's your fault.
Yeah, it's my fault. Sorry, guys.
We've been passing paracetamol around for the artists. I should tell you that some of the sitters like to just keep an eye on how they're growing.
I think I quite like to wait. Kind of feel like it would be unfair on these guys to sort of keep an eye and be like, are you making me look good?
But there's a little subliminal hint, make me look good.
No.
OK. Well, what I'm going to ask the artists is what sort of thing you're looking for from Raleigh.
A little glimmer in the eyes, that's what we're after.
No, that was a wink.
Several are making meticulous plans before they transfer to their main piece.
I'm just doing a little preparatory sketch. What it does is it helps you kind of home in on interesting or troublesome areas.
Taro.
Hi.
These are your preliminaries, as it were.
These are preparatory sketches that I don't always do, but they do help.
Whenever I see preparatory sketches, I always like them better than the painting. I don't know what...
My thinking is it's all about spontaneity and energy, whereas that is kind of gone after a drawn-out sitting for a portrait.
Well, in that case, if it's all about spontaneity, why are you doing the sketches? Why isn't that happening up here somewhere?
It's the same way that if you were to, like, improvise a scene, you'd have your motivations beforehand and your character. So when you leap in, you can be fresh and you can be energetic and you can be off the cuff, but you know how you're approaching it.
Well, I love it already.
Artists are nearly 1 hour into their 4-hour challenge.
We're still well in hand time-wise at the moment. Just keep plodding away.
I think I can't fight the pink. I'm going to have to go with the pink and do something in the background with pink.
But one artist has chosen a very limited palette.
Amy.
Hello.
You've started in, well, monochrome.
Yes, I just normally paint with black and white. I have been introducing a bit of colour into my work, only blue and red.
OK, so that's... are you going to acknowledge the pink, do you think, today?
I don't think I will. I'm too scared. I find it really difficult to work with colour for some reason.
Wilder.
Yeah, it certainly does feel kind of...
How is your soul better?
I think it is, yeah.
The whole reason that we kind of went for hot pink for my logo and everything is because it has that natural, like...
Yeah.
We used to say pink to make the boys blink.
Yeah, it's making me blink, and you can't mix the colour.
Can you not mix the colour that way?
It's a neon pink. I think you've got to buy it ready-made. But as the days progressed, it doesn't seem to be the problem I thought it was. The way he's sitting, somehow his colouring against that pink gives him a beautiful silhouette.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Just a bit of drawing to guide you.
Yeah, of the most important parts.
This is a really light drawing.
Yeah,
okay.
all I need,
so
really.
I can only just really make out the shape of...
Through the footprints.
Yeah.
I think I've got enough to go on now. I'm gonna get going and then finish in like a record pace.
It makes it exciting for us to watch because you're relying so much on your intuition. So
It was also slightly nerve-wracking, I must
yeah,
say.
you might age us a bit today, this afternoon,
no,
but
no way.
yeah.
I don't want to see any of it.
It's probably best not to, actually.
Raleigh has decided to keep his portrait as a...
2 hours left. I don't have a particular plan. I'm just going to hone in on the eyes and the nose and the mouth and kind of bring more detail into it. Yeah.
It's the crucial moment now. I'm not going to try anything too new at this point. If it doesn't happen in the right way, I risk ruining it all.
They completed 2 hours of their challenge to paint actors Raleigh Ritchie, Leslie...
He's really trying to negotiate the sense of the character, and that may pay dividends in the end. The only one who didn't do that, of course.
This sort of mess of grey, he's slowly appearing. It's a very exciting painting.
I don't think we've ever had such an extreme before where someone has submitted something so exquisitely rendered and then turns up on the day with this very loose style. It's really interesting to watch her.
It seems a little bit vain to say I would recommend that anybody has their portrait painted, but just sitting, being a sitter is really, it's really nice.
Rob, I have just to pause for a moment because that background is bright pink.
Well, I went pink. It
You started pink?
Then it just suddenly dawned on me it would look a bit more interesting if I left the highlights pink there, but the background was a complementary colour to show that off a bit more.
A wise choice.
Oh, I don't
a bit
know.
late in the day?
It might be a bit late in the day, maybe, but yeah.
I had to know.
Okay.
There can be one mark that's missing that's going to unify the whole thing, but that can be one mark too much. That's when the moment of adding too much and ruining it happens.
I'm a little bit worried about the hairline. I don't know if that's in the right place. I'm just putting the last brush strokes down. I don't really know how it's gone, to be honest. I need to take a good step back.
Moment that James, Raleigh and Leslie
Oh my, this is bizarre. You guys are amazing, seriously. I absolutely love all the colours, and I could really see myself. This feels like a very emotional painting. I love the detail. The highlights, I think, actually work better than if you were to just paint the background pink. This, to me, gets better every time I look at it. It looks almost photographic. I don't quite understand how you did that. I think they all have a sense of me, but I would love your painting, Amy.